Thank you so much. Again, I'm Representative Sarah Keitt. I represent the 134th District, which includes Fairfield and Trumbull, two of the wealthier communities here in our state. Yet I still have over 120 families who are living at or below the ALIS threshold. That's only going to get worse. 120 families in my district who are at or below the ALIS threshold. Now, that's only going to get worse when we see these cuts coming from the federal level. We heard very disturbing news this week that families, working families who are getting their health insurance through the exchange, a family of 5 living in Fairfield earning roughly $160,000, which is well above the ALIS threshold, pays right now about $900 a month for health insurance through the exchange. Next year, when the subsidies go away, that same family will be paying roughly $4,000 a month for health insurance. So we have made it so incredibly easy for a hard-working family to fall into poverty through no fault of their own. Too many families are living one car accident, one broken bone, one major illness from sliding into poverty, and we have made it impossible to climb out. With our benefits cliffs, which I am committed to eliminating, to just the hoops that they're going to have to jump through to get health care and Medicaid coverage. Our state needs to make an investment now in services like 211, which can mean the difference for a family having to sleep in their car this winter or finding safe shelter. It can mean the difference between a sick child getting health care in time so a simple virus doesn't end up in the emergency room. I got into this work because it was the right thing to do. I used to make the moral argument that we have a duty to our less wealthy neighbors to care for them. It's not a moral argument anymore. It's also an economic argument. By hampering individuals' ability to work, to live, to grow, it hampers our state's ability to thrive economically. These families who are on the exchange, many of them are on the exchange because they are small business owners or entrepreneurs or artists, and they can't get employer-sponsored health care. What happens to that small business when they see their health insurance rates go through the roof? They will go without a health insurance. Our population will get sicker. There will be more emergency room visits with uncompensated care. Guess who pays for that uncompensated care? All of us. When our hospitals go under because they can't make ends meet because we aren't getting the Medicaid dollars, guess who suffers as well? Not only the community, but all the men and women who work in those hospitals who will now be unemployed. So I call on our governor, I call on our legislators of both parties to step up and demand that the state takes action to fully fund 211 so none of our citizens have to worry about what happens to them, and that we all work together on both sides of the aisle to make sure we have policies and programs that reward people who are doing the hard work of climbing out of poverty and making a better lives for themselves and their communities. And I want to thank everybody at the United Way for bringing attention to this important issue. And I thank all of you here today who are sharing that same passion. Thank you.